County. This is your statewide newscast. Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon, I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for joining us for Arkansas Today on this Wednesday. We begin in Benton, where police are investigating a double homicide that happened overnight. Police say they were called to a residence on Freeman Street last night where they found the bodies of two people with apparent gunshot wounds. Tyler Thomason is live on the scene with the very latest. And Tyler, what have you learned?
Mallory, good afternoon. Yeah, we're coming to you live from just outside the Benton Police Department, where officials here tell me this is the first double homicide they've investigated since 2005. And again, as you mentioned, it happened last night on Freeman Street. From what we've learned, the two victims in this case are 26-year-old Mark Talbert and 23-year-old Megan Talbert, who is Mark's wife. The suspect, who has been arrested and facing murder charges, is Mark's brother, 29-year-old Lucas Talbert. And again, all people involved here under the age of 30, in their 20s, and from what we can tell right now, it was something that was called into police late last night about 11:30 on Freeman Street. If you're familiar with the Benton area, it's just north of the Benton Event Center, kind of close to downtown, and they say it's an area that's a quiet neighborhood, not an area that police are really in a lot, and it's certainly something that is a surprise to them to get that call. I was also told that these murders that they're investigating are the second and third homicides in the city of Benton, according to police here. So as of right now, Lucas Talbert, 29-year-old suspect in this case, has been taken into custody and is being questioned right now. He has not yet been booked into the jail, but again, this investigation is continuing at this hour here in the city of Benton. Live from the Benton Police Department, I'm Tyler Thomason for Arkansas Today. Mallory, we'll send it back to you.
Tyler, thank you. Certainly a big story we will continue to cover. Now to Boone County, where sheriff's deputies are investigating a homicide from this morning. Police say around 5:30, deputies were called to a residence off Olvay Road in response to an unresponsive 13-year-old. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Deputies gathered enough evidence to open the investigation as a homicide. The body has been sent to the Arkansas State Crime Lab. The attorney at the center of a multi-state illegal adoption scheme pleads not guilty to all charges in a Washington County federal courtroom. Paul Peterson was indicted earlier this month for adoption fraud in Arkansas, Arizona, and Utah. Crystal Martinez has the breakdown of his hearing.
It's almost like a slap in the face.
Melissa Leland is the executive director of Arkansas Coalition of Marshallese.
It was important for us to be here today because our community need to have a voice in this.
She and her staff were just some of the nearly 40 people who packed the courtroom at the John Paul Hammerschmidt Federal Building as Paul Peterson faced a federal judge. Tuesday, Peterson pleaded not guilty to the 19 federal charges he's facing in Arkansas, all stemming from an alleged adoption scheme he ran, bringing Marshallese women to the states and selling their babies.
If you look at the court record, over 80% of those cases are of Marshallese children. Guys, we do have an issue here.
The judge set Peterson's bond at $100,000, a decision that disappointed Leland.
If you look at it, 100 grand, and if you do the 10% of it, it's 10 grand. That's not even half of each case cost.
Peterson will be released on the conditions he wears a GPS monitor and no longer practices adoption law.
You guys got a minute?
Scott Williams and Kurt Altman are representing Peterson. Williams is from Utah and Altman is from Arizona, the two other states where Peterson faces similar charges.
Frankly, it's difficult to defend a case and prepare to defend a case like this when your client's in custody. He's going to be at home. He's going to be in Phoenix, where I am, where Scott can come back and forth really easily, and we can have contact with him, so we're happy.
Leland says she has no words for Peterson, but wanted to give this message to the community.
Our interest is protecting our families, and I think our families have been preyed on for too long. This needs to stop.
Well, Jonesboro police are looking for a robbery suspect who allegedly put a gun to a person's face. According to the department's Facebook page, officers responded to the 1000 block of Walnut Street around 7:30 Tuesday night. The suspect is described as a man in his mid-20s wearing dark-colored clothing. Anyone with information is asked to call police. A manhunt is currently underway in Baxter County for a suspect who shot at a man. Police say they're searching for 28-year-old Alton Bruce Cook. Cook is wanted after firing multiple shots into a car and injuring 2 people. The search is concentrated in an area near County Road 502 in the Promised Land area. Alton is considered armed and dangerous. If you see him, do not approach him. Call the sheriff's office. In South Arkansas, construction is underway at the Sevier County Airport. This facility's runway is getting new lighting. Officials say that work, funded by an FAA grant, should take about 2 weeks. The federal agency recently awarded that airport a $650,000 grant to rehab its runway. That money will allow for the replacement of the top layer of asphalt. County officials say upgrades at the airport are needed because big corporations don't drive from town to town, they fly.
I never realized how important that airport was until I started hearing Tyson's flying in here. Pilgrims, Husqvarna uses this. So there's a need there.
The Runway Rehab project is set to get underway in a few weeks. That is around November 20th. A special sensory-friendly trunk-or-treat celebration takes over Rogers. Crylike Realtors decorated its office doors and passed out sensory and allergy-friendly treats to people of all ages who may struggle or may be excluded from traditional trick-or-treating due to social skills, communication, and allergies.
This was our first event that I'm putting together, and one of the reasons is we actually have an agent in this office who has a son with autism, so she has kind of gone through the struggle of not being able to, dress him up and not be able to traditional trick-or-treat for safety reasons.
And in Texarkana, a teenager is now an honorary junior police officer with the Texarkana, Texas Police Department. Kaylee Nolan was gifted with a certificate of appointment and a real police badge. Nolan first got the attention of the department when her family sent them a video of her at a trunk-or-treat event last weekend. She has a form of cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair. The family turned that chair into her very own patrol unit. Her family told the department the 13-year-old has always wanted to be a police officer.
It's amazing and it's so exciting, and I'm so proud of our city for doing this for her because it's just amazing. It really is.
So sweet. After making her a junior officer, the department showed her how to work with some of the